3 fundamental secrets to accelerate weight loss on a vegan diet. Hello guys, my name is Stephanie from Lifestyle by Stephanie and my channel is all about fitness, health, nutrition and self-development, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about nutrition. Not so much about fitness, because although I was always into fitness, my weight fluctuated a lot and I lost 10 kilos just by tweaking my diet and not by changing my exercise regime, if that makes sense. So a little background to me, that was me. There's a little clip of me, or like pictures, like depending on what I find right now here, how I was. And then I changed or tweaked my vegan diet and this is me now. I'm gonna put some pictures in here as well because it's weird to just like stand up and show my body. Anyways, so when I transitioned to a vegan diet, I felt immediately better, but it wasn't until I tweaked some of the things that I started seeing things happening for me and losing weight and like just feeling more confident and more comfortable in my body. And I'm gonna be going into these 3 things, and they're really simple and everyone can do them, and it's not like just eat salad kind of video because I wouldn't enjoy that at all. Yeah, without further ado now, let's get right into the video. Okay, and we're back. So first things first, it's a good thing you want to lose weight on a vegan diet because it will be so much easier and so much simpler, because you exclude basically all the products that have 0 fiber in it, which are animal products, which you probably know by clicking on this video. So I won't be like comparing vegan weight loss against a like maybe keto weight loss with animal products, because you guys know, and therefore I'm just gonna go into my 3 secrets so you get your watch time's worth. Let's talk about added fat, and before I get into it I want to like see that we're on the same page. A calorie isn't a calorie. What I mean by that, like processed food and whole foods, it's not like a calorie isn't a calorie. You can basically stuff your face full of fruit the whole day and overeat your daily calorie allowance, if that's a thing, and you won't be gaining much weight because there's so much water in it and fiber that you just like, it will just like flush through your body and you don't have to worry much. Anyway, so I'm gonna talk about fats now, because when I started to stop using oil in my meals, in my salad dressings, in my cooking, things really changed for me. Because imagine just like 1 tablespoon is 120 calories, and those calories are really simple for your body to transform into fat because it already is fat. And if you exceed your calorie allowance, and that is really easy because it doesn't really fill you up fat, it's just like an extra bulk of calorie. Imagine this is your stomach, and if you fill it with like berries, it's like it's full. But if you put like, you can still put like a tablespoon of like fat on it and it wouldn't change like the volume. Therefore I stopped using fat, and yeah, I just lost weight and I also felt fitter. And there are some people saying, oh, but it's like healthy fat, like olive oil and stuff. And I say, yes, it is healthier than other fats, but if you eat an olive instead of olive oil, you're good, you do your body more good, because first of all it has to break down the olive to get into the fat. Then you get all the good minerals and nutrients and fiber that comes with an olive. And to be honest, you can't eat as much olives as you can like gulp on fat in form of olive oil. So that really helped me a lot, and I'm already talking 2 minutes about fat. So number 1, added fat, stretch from your diet, or try to minimize it if you can, or at least like try to, yeah, just to see where you can cut it down, where you don't notice too much, and you'll see it will change a lot because you can eat more, basically, like more volume, and I personally prefer that instead of like having a little bit more fat in my diet. Anyways, moving on to number 2. So number 2 is fruit. You cannot eat too much fruit. So I was in a mindset before I like understood this concept of like trying to cut my like calorie intake, so I would only eat like fruit that isn't really calorie dense. So I wouldn't eat, for example, I wouldn't eat a lot of bananas. I would love bananas, but I would always eat like half of it. I would put half of it in my smoothie. If you guys know my videos now, I put like 2 or 3 bananas in my smoothies without a problem. Or I eat like 5 in a day, and yeah, I'm still like fit and healthy, and like it makes me happy too because it has serotonin. But that's like a different topic. So you cannot eat enough fruit. There was actually a study, and I hope I reference it correctly, where they tested if there is like a weight gain with fruit or like a blood sugar spike.
Emerging literature has shown that low-dose fructose may actually benefit blood sugar control. So having a piece of fruit with each meal would be expected to lower, not raise, the blood sugar response.
Even bananas are low glycemic, meaning you don't really get a high blood sugar spike. And then actually in a study, when they like really stuffed their faces with as much fruit as they could eat the whole day, the only thing that changed was that they had a huge amount of like waste. And it was actually funny because I think it was the highest amount of waste documented in a study, in a nutritional study, and that's quite funny. At least that's what I think.
17 people were made to eat 20 servings a day of fruit. Despite the extraordinarily high fructose content of this diet, presumably about 200 grams a day, 8 cans of soda worth, the investigators reported no adverse effects, and possible benefit actually, for body weight, blood pressure, and insulin and lipid levels after 3 to 6 months. More recently, Jenkins and colleagues put people on about a 20 servings of fruit a day diet for a few weeks, and no adverse effects on weight or blood pressure or triglycerides, and an astounding 38-point drop in LDL cholesterol. There was one side effect, though. Given the 44 servings of vegetables they had on top of all that fruit, they recorded the largest bowel movements, apparently, ever documented in a dietary intervention.
Or maybe poop jokes aren't really welcome here on this channel. Anyways, it's my channel, so if I want to talk about poop, I do. So eat as much fruit as you can. It has no adverse health effects unless you like have an allergy or something, but I'm not aware of that. So if you don't have an allergy, if you want to snack, if you want to just eat it as a meal, just eat as much as you can, as much as you want. Switch things up. There are so many different fruits in this world, and yeah, it only has health benefits, and you don't have to be afraid of like gaining weight, because it is very hard to gain weight by fruit. I wouldn't even know what is more healthy than fruit, to be honest. Like, just like really, after reading what I've read, fruit is amongst the healthiest foods you can eat. So eat fruit, you guys. If you have a sweet tooth, go for pineapples, go for bananas, go for mangoes, go for blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Just, oh, I love fruit. Anyway, so that was number 2, stock up on fruit. And number 3 is whole foods. I know I talk about this a lot. Obviously, if you eat a bunch of whole foods, you will like lose weight very rapidly, because it's not really, I hope you didn't hear this, it's not really like calorie dense, meaning you can really like, you can eat stomachs full of foods, and because your body has to process it, and there's a lot of fiber in it, and it really like will like expand your stomach more, and your intestines and your gut bacteria has stuff to munch on, so you'll be longer full and you will be satiated. And the thing about whole foods, apart from helping you lose weight, and apart from like helping you with your like health goals, if you have like a skin disease or anything, it can really like, it has been shown to help with so many different forms of like diseases, and so it really just like, it's just really good for you. I mean, what is better than broccoli or like beans or like vegetables, you know? So it's really helpful for you. But what I actually wanted to say is that the gut-brain connection, I know I talked about this in another video before, and it's actually like, it blows my mind. There's still like coming research out of it, but your gut can actually influence your mood. And if you feed your good gut bacteria with like fiber from whole foods, it just will like be woo, all like happy. And I can really say, coming from a point where I wasn't really happy with myself. I was struggling with an eating disorder. I was like mentally not in the right place. And I'm not saying this is a like solution for like depression or anything, because I have no clue if it is or if it can be, but I'm just sharing my experience. It like helped me so much. Like my whole mood increased, and like the happiness increased, and I was more eager to like go out and see my friends and do fun things, and I was even more happy and motivated to exercise. So that is my experience, and yeah, just whole foods for the win. And even though it might seem impossible sometimes to eat whole foods, that's why you don't have to be like, I only eat whole foods. Just focus on whole foods, eat them whenever you can. But obviously if you're out with friends and there's like a nice bean burger with a bun that isn't like whole grain, so be it, you know, whatever. And those are my 3 secrets, and I want to tell you this and give this on your way. This is really important. Don't restrict your calories, you guys. Eat whole foods, watch that you don't add fat, eat a lot of fruit, and you'll be getting on your calorie allowance. You will be eating enough so you can serve your body right, and you will be losing weight naturally because you're giving the right fuel to your body, and it will like just, fat will just melt down. And I'm so excited for you guys to go on this journey now, if you like to. And yeah, just share your results with me, because I'm still in awe how this works, and I'm still like eating this way, and I feel I'm not losing any weight anymore, which is fine because I don't want to, but it just fuels my activities, it fuels my body, and it just makes me really happy, and I feel very healthy. Like even my skin is just like really good. And don't forget to drink enough. I didn't say that. Don't forget to drink enough water during the day, and you'll be fine. And I'm signing off now. I hope you got some inspiration from this video. I hope I could inspire you to eat more whole foods, because you will thank yourself for it later. And if you want to see more recipes or want me to talk about more like things around those topics of weight loss and fitness, let me know your video suggestions in the comment box below. I'm happy to deliver if I can. And until next time, I hope you have a nice day whenever you see this and wherever you are. Take care. Bye bye.
7 hours driving on the highway, far away, far away, far away. Every moment I was spending on regrets was such a waste, such a waste, such a waste.